This is a problem not talked about enough, not well enough understood, and too often denied, especially by people who've staked a lot on the claim that women and not men are uniquely disadvantaged in our society. Now, I don't deny that women do have challenges that are unique to them, but I think there's much more of a coordinated, sustained, all-encompassing, suffocating effort to attack and destroy men in our society. And this campaign is waged through a few different channels, a few different avenues, and I'd like to go through each of them one by one and talk about them. So, number one, our culture preys on a boy's weaknesses. So let's imagine the world that the average, say, 13-year-old boy inhabits. Many people here don't have to imagine it, they've lived it. He has long since been exposed to hardcore pornography, probably watches it regularly, on average, that's the case. Average age of first exposure is now 10 years old, perhaps younger, depending on what study you read. Then puberty hits, his hormones are going haywire, his brain is hardwiring itself to focus obsessively on sex. He can't really help it. He's now fertile, while girls his age, for the most part, are not. So he feels the biological impulse to go out and find a sexual partner, though he doesn't understand this urge and he's not mature enough to act safely on it. And his conception of human sexuality has been perverted and confused by the porn habit that he developed in 6th grade. Now this boy cannot escape sex. It's all over his computer, it's all over his phone, it's all over social media, it's all over the TV, it's all over the music that he listens to, it's all over everywhere. It seems that everyone is doing everything they can to make a degenerate and a creep out of him, even as they demand that he control himself. So we ask for self-discipline and self-control from the boy while providing him with no tools to develop them whatsoever. Rather than tools, we give him temptation, nonstop temptation everywhere he goes, all day, every day, right at the moment when his brain is least capable of overcoming it. And even if the boy possesses the almost superhuman moral fortitude required to pursue chastity and purity in the midst of the sex-choked fog that engulfs him, he'll only meet mockery and discouragement from our society. The very people who demand that he respect women and control himself will heap scorn on him if he actually tries to do exactly that. Again, the boy will need to call upon his superhuman courage to ignore the jeers, just as he rejects the temptations, so that he can walk the path to virtue on his own, with no help from anyone, including oftentimes his parents. Most boys don't have this courage, most adults don't have it, yet we expect of our boys a virtue that we do not possess and have never demonstrated for them.